dramatic entrance. In the previous video, I talked about how I was building a software automation to automate my bookkeeping needs. After a few days of coding, I have the first working version. But before going into that, I want to ask a favor from you guys. Can you please like the video and subscribe if you haven't already? This channel has been performing really badly, extraordinarily badly compared to my other channel. Also, if you can comment, that would be much appreciated, because did you know that the only social media app installed on my mobile device is YouTube Studio? That means my only entertainment is reading your comments when I'm on my smartphone. Going back to Watson. And this first working version of Watson, wow, it's like a tongue twister. Watson can log into my bookkeeping service and download invoices, incoming and sales invoices from it, and organize them in folders. It filters out some personal invoices that won't go to my accountant and does some simple analysis to report how many invoices are there, like what is the total amount, and what are the top invoices of the month. There are some kind of sanity checks coded in Watson too. For example, if I forgot to charge my client that particular month, then it warns me, like, do you want to continue with this operation because you haven't charged your customer? Or if it doesn't detect some particular invoices that I expect in general, then it kind of produces warnings and stops execution for a moment to ask my explicit approval. For the code architecture, I need to admit that I wrote some dirty code, but I was this close, over-engineering the hell out of it and doing all this kind of best practices and clean code mambo jumbo. But I realized, come on, this is like a pet project and you don't have that much time, and I need to deliver in a few days or else I lose my focus and lose my excitement about the idea. So I kind of gave up on using dependency injection, using any kind of pipeline abstraction or writing unit tests or whatever. But like, I have some small and pragmatic improvements in place. I had to improve the code a few times just to keep things sane and readable and kind of workable. And the best one was, I guess, to extract steps, the semantic steps in my mind, to their own files as top-level function declarations, and name the files in a way that I can put numbers in them so that they are sorted visually in the projects pane, so that I can follow, okay, like this is being run, and then the other one, and the next one, and the next one. And I can kind of comment out some of them to debug some particular node. So nodes are not abstractions. Nodes are just functions in Watson. And it's just like a simple script, but it works, right? There are still many things I need to add to Watson to expand its bookkeeping capabilities. One thing, I need to log into my Gmail account, find a particular utility bill in the inbox because it's not showing up for some reason in my bookkeeping software, and download it and organize it too. Another one would be creating a zip file out of all documents. Another step would be sending an email, or at least writing an email and then letting me to hit send in the final step. But yeah, these all can be worked out later on. In this current version, it really helps me do my bookkeeping. For the next iterations, for the next updates, stay tuned for my later videos. But for now, I have another pet project I'm working on. I know I kind of switch context frequently. But yeah, I think the next video would be about that pet project I haven't announced in YouTube yet, but it's an amazing helper, and I'm building for myself. That's the idea of these YouTube videos, when I'm building something for myself, I also kind of talk about it to you to socialize, I guess. I don't have many friends around, I suppose. Yeah. Stay tuned for the next videos, and goodbye until then.